Hello my dear viewer, thank you so much for choosing UBC, the national broadcaster, and it is Entrepreneurs Hub. It's a pleasure to have your company. My name is Sandra Kahunde. On this particular episode, we are visiting KAJJANSI airfield, specifically Bar Aviation. Today is when they're introducing the new domestic route that is from KAJJANSI to ADJUMANI. It is a new route that they're introducing for the day, and we're here for the launch. And it's just recently when they launched, there are also the domestic flights, the domestic and chartered flights to those particular areas in the west getting to our national parks. Uganda Airlines and Bar Aviation Uganda have entered a partnership aimed at developing tourism industry in Uganda. This is a great milestone for Bar Aviation as it expands into scheduled flights, operations, and also partner with Uganda Airlines to offer reliable, efficient, and convenient services to passengers.
So this is good news for the aviation industry. When you have scheduled flights, it means that there is hope that passenger traffic on domestic routes will certainly grow. And it is even more important that they have entered into an interline agreement with Uganda Airlines, which allows them to carry passengers brought in by Uganda Airlines from wherever.
The destinations will include Kisoro, Kihihi, Kasese, Mwea, Semliki, Mbarara, and Murchison Falls, for example, Bugungu, Chobe, Pakuba.
It's just a one-stop center. When you come through Uganda Airlines, you will definitely be connected as soon as you arrive at Entebbe Airport, and then you go to your best destination.
The partnership aims at promoting domestic and international tourism by working with different stakeholders.
I want to thank them. It's good. It's going to be a booster for travel in the domestic market as well, but also importantly that they are targeting even the local Ugandans that want to travel out there. But of course, because of hectic distances, it's a challenge. So I think this is a good solution and will probably work positively for us as a sector.
Is that we're going to get more high-end clients because more lodges are coming in. I'm also building more lodges. What that simply means that the high-end clients don't actually want to spend 6-7 hours traveling on the road across the country.
Bar Aviation offers aviation services including chartered flights, air medical evacuation on both helicopters and fixed-wing, aerial surveys, government support flights, contract flights, and also runs an aviation academy. And this time round, they're putting ADJUMANI into consideration. And to you, the entrepreneur, the business person who wants to get quick to your business destination, for example, if you want to be in ADJUMANI, those want to cross over to go to a Lego border, those want to go, you're doing business in Sudan, you have business in Congo. This is an easier way for you to travel instead of going by road, where you'll spend about 9 hours. This particular flight takes you for 1.5 hours, so there's time. You're not consuming a lot of time on the way to get to the other destination to do lots of transactions. That is our focus for the day, and we shall be having lots to share on this particular episode. Thank you once again. Enjoy the show. Bar Aviation KAJJANSI has officially launched a new flight route to ADJUMANI in northern Uganda due to public demand. The new route shall be operating 2 days a week, that is Monday and Friday.
This flight is going to save time because it's only 1.5 hours from KAJJANSI to ADJUMANI. And of course, everyone wants to come in a very comfortable way and very safe way. And of course, it's time saving.
Over time, Bar Aviation intends to increase flights in case the demand keeps increasing. However, there is enough capacity at the moment to serve the business community, families, and non-government organizations. A flight from KAJJANSI airfield to ADJUMANI costs approximately 665,000 shillings.
Because Bar Aviation is here to bridge the gap of air transport because it has been a problem and we want to solve that problem. It's a heavy investment, yes, but we are looking at getting yields in the long run and of course building the nation.
State Minister for Transport Biamukama Fred has pledged that government will construct the road from KAJJANSI to the airfield to ease movement of people seeking the aviation services.
I must assure you, we have already taken up that road. It is called KAJJANSI Bulonge Road. We have already taken it up, we're going to work on it. We want our tourists, when they're accessing this place, even other places, they come while sleeping. By the time they realize they are inside, when the driver is sleeping, they know that we have arrived, please wake up and go on the flight.
Aviation is offering chartered flights locally and internationally, air medical evacuation, contract flights, and trains professional pilots. On a daily, the aviation wings fly to the national parks in Uganda that include Queen Elizabeth, Murchison Falls, among others, to promote local tourism. Good to know you're still watching UBC, Inspiring Uganda, and it is Entrepreneurs Hub. My name is Sandra, and of course joining me for this particular talk of aviation and the achievement that BAR has registered as far as this is concerned for this particular episode. I'm seated with Dorothy. She has more of all that information on how we're going to tap into this opportunity as Ugandans and business people out there. Dorothy, it's good to have you on the program. How have you been?
I've been well, Sandra. Thank you so much for hosting me.
Congratulations upon this achievement. What more do you expect to get from all this, to attain?
Thank you so much. We as BAR Aviation so pleased to be here to start the ADJUMANI route. We've been going to other places like Arua, Hihihi, Mbarara, and many other national parks. So for us it's a privilege to come and serve the people of ADJUMANI because it's a business hub.
I'm still right here in ADJUMANI at the airstrip. I should say it's a new airstrip for now. For the young people out there, the business community, the entrepreneurs, how do you plan to assist them? Maybe letting them know the amount they have to be prepared for and how they're going to benefit from this opportunity.
Well, as BAR Aviation, we are here to support the community of ADJUMANI by giving affordable rates. We're giving at $190 one way and $380 return. Of course, compared to the costs involved and the costs they've been utilizing on the road. So for us as BAR Aviation, we are pleased to come to ADJUMANI because it has been an outcry for everyone to have air transport in ADJUMANI because it's a far to reach area and very hard to reach.
What are some of those other, it's been a cry of over so many, for a while, people wanting you to reach them. What are some of those challenges I've been citing out that you've helped eliminate along the way? Because like on the road, one has traveled for like about 9 hours. So now it is like 1 hour and 30 minutes. What are some of those other challenges you've tried to address along the way?
Well, the challenges we have at the moment is the status of the runway. Of course, if we'll cry to government to help us work on it so that our bigger aircraft can also be able to land here, and also to improve the airfield so that as people come to board, they are in a very safe environment. And also the road to the airstrip in ADJUMANI needs to be worked on. And of course, the district leaders are aware of that and they are looking forward to sorting that problem.
What issues was the community raising out to you? Those are those specifics that the community was raising out to you in terms of travel?
Well, the community cried to us that they need direct flights from ADJUMANI to Kampala. And when we look at the people in ADJUMANI, these are businessmen who can afford this. These are families that can afford this. These are national non-government organizations that really want to travel to Kampala in the shortest time possible. So these are the people that approached us and told us that we really have to support you and also support us by at least bringing in a scheduled flight to ADJUMANI. And for us as BAR Aviation, this was also one of our mandates to spread our wings to northern Uganda. Of course, in addition to other places we go to.
When it comes to the domestic tourism itself and the other destinations that you've been promoting, how has been the response from all Ugandans?
There has been a very positive response from Ugandans and non-Ugandans, and we really appreciate the support. People have come and tested our very nice service, our safe and convenient service, and we pledge more of this to the people who will be flying with us.
Before we let you go, what more do you want the viewer out there to get to know about aviation? Because I understand that you also educate the young pilots out there. You have lots of activities that you engage in. What more do you want them to know as far as aviation is concerned?
Well, with Aviation, it's a one-stop center for all your aviation solutions. At Aviation, we do private charters. We are the private company that owns helicopters, and on top of that we also train professional pilots at our KAJJANSI Flying School, now doing business as Bar Aviation Academy. And also we do third-party maintenance in our own hangar. We have an aircraft maintenance organization based at KAJJANSI Airfield, Gate 3. So I would call upon everyone to come and enjoy our services. In case you have a patient somewhere up country or who wants to be taken out of the country, we also do air medical evacuations, both on our helicopters and our fixed wing aircraft. And with our new state-of-the-art private jet, we do flights out of Entebbe to any destination in the world.
Amazing. Good work. Well done. Well, maybe to the person out there watching will be thinking, in these tough times, when we have a slow recovery, when there's lots of issues to do with commodity prices rising, the fuel prices out there, will Ugandans embrace this? You think you'll catch up with your expectations, or you meet up with your expectations as far as aviation is concerned?
Yes, I know it's very tough out there. It's also tough to us, but it's a very big sacrifice that aviation has undergone to invest in a lot to make sure that the people enjoy the air service in a very shortest time possible. So it's a big sacrifice on our side, and of course with time it will yield good results.
Thank you so much for your time. Well done. I wish you all the best, every blessing to aviation. Dorothy has just had a great message to share with you, and I believe at least you picked one or two things. She's been a great inspiration to us for this particular episode of Entrepreneurs Up. Keep watching.
The flights accordingly will be every Mondays and every Fridays of the week from ADJUMANI to KAJJANSI.
Good to know you're still a part of the show. It is Entrepreneurs Hub. My name is Sandra, of course, joining me, the one and only. You've seen him for a while, the pilot who has been taking those around, the excitement. I'm wondering, there's someone who was screaming, because we're here to give ADJUMANI a feel of how it feels like to be in the skies above as they launch this particular trip. George is here and is going to let us know more about that. How was the trip like?
We had a safe and fun trip. All the passengers loved it, despite the bumpy weather. We went over ADJUMANI town. We even flew over the deputy, what's called Prime Minister's house, General Moses Ali. The people in town are excited. We've left big crowds up there in town, and I think ADJUMANI, our flights to ADJUMANI will be a success. Amazing.
Congratulations, I should say. We're flying up above. You know, you're seeing clouds and you're seeing the waters. There's quite a lot. Tell us about the road. What is there to see? Because one would not know maybe until they go and ask Mr. Google or go to the Ugandan map.
You're talking about the flight from KAJJANSI to...
Flight from KAJJANSI to here at ADJUMANI.
Okay. There is a lot to see because these are low-level flights, so the passengers have an opportunity to see the beautiful scenery leading up to the West Nile. If you were keen enough, we crossed the River Nile around Karoma. If you're keen enough to see, you should have seen the beautiful River Nile as we crossed it. And then also the scenery and the greenery all the way up to ADJUMANI. Here we also flew Abim Gulu, the city of Gulu. I believe on this route, these are some of the things the passengers will be able to see.
Well, to you as a pilot, just getting to know how long you've been doing this, for the number of years you've been doing this, and what this means to you.
I've been flying professionally for the past 10 years. And it's something that gives me a lot of joy when people are happy on my flights. And it also gives me hope that the aviation industry is growing in the country. Because before, ADJUMANI was closed off from the world, but if now Aviation has the opportunity to open up ADJUMANI to the world, I am optimistic that the future of aviation is big in this country.
Before we let you go, just speaking to the viewers watching or someone who wants to be like George, be a pilot, when it comes to doing business, and this is what they want to do to earn.
To a person who wants to be a pilot, first of all, you need to have the passion for flying, just like any other career. Second, you need to have the discipline, because pilots are disciplined individuals, because we deal with in a highly regulated industry that is so strict, so it requires a very high sense of discipline for someone to make it in this industry. And then also the aptitude. There's a certain level of aptitude that pilots should have, but mainly it's the passion and the discipline to make it through.
Thank you for your time. Thank you. Entrepreneurs Hub are growing a small, medium and a big enterprise. The first edition of the Silver Park Awards, organized by the Ugandan Advertising Association, were designed to award star performance in the industry and engage industry stakeholders and policymakers on best practices and how the industry can improve to compete with international markets.
Such an honor to win this award, but today is about the creatives.
To thank all the winners, the people who have won. Some of them have passed through my hands.
Experts noted the PR practitioners in Uganda are the most skilled, with campaigns worth accolades worldwide.
These awards have just shown that if you're creative enough, the world sees, Ugandan sees, and guys win. So the entire process has been like long, tedious, We got judges from South Africa, we got judges from Kenya, then some judges from Uganda. Okay, a lot of judges from Uganda. That blend has been good because the Ugandan judges could understand the local context, Then the international judges brought the international experience because they've won international awards. The agents that have won today, you know, they are a balance of both worlds. My dream is to see Uganda win the first Cannes Lions.
The Silverback Awards are majorly to put faces to the brilliant minds, agencies and individuals behind work that is in most cases done and admired for organizations. However, UAA promises an international platform for Uganda to show its pure talent.
Looking at these, the young Silverback, the winners are going to represent Uganda in Paris. Because the Uganda Advertising Association is the representative of Uganda in the Cannes Lions competitions. Cannes Lions is like the Oscars of advertising industry in the world. So actually this year we are lucky. We are going to get winners who are going to represent us in Paris next year.
In a bid to exhibit transparency throughout the voting process, UAA partnered with PricewaterhouseCoopers as official audit partner for the Silverback Awards as UAA left with no award after participation.
The agency submitted. And I told guys, I'm the chairman for Uganda Advertising Association. I don't want conflict of interest. So I do not know what the team put in. Heck, as if that was not enough, people were asking me, Frank, who has won? Even my team. I was like, I don't know, because PwC had those things.
The Silverback Awards 2022 ran under the theme, The Future of Advertising and Marketing in Uganda. Greater program it has been, and of course more especially spending more time with you, always joining me for each and every episode that comes your way every Friday at 2:30 p.m. right here on the National Broadcaster to inspire you. Entrepreneurs Hub, growing a small, medium and large scale enterprise. My name is Sandra Kahonde. Thank you so much for always choosing us to inspire you. I had a great time getting to know more to do with this particular trip that has been launched, the route from KAJJANSI to ADJUMANI by AVIATION. And it's a good opportunity for Uganda, and salute to His Excellency, and of course for his able leadership and the visionary having privatization take on and works for the business community in our region, Uganda. See you next time, same place right here on UBC.